So bear with us as we begin the next awesome, exciting LEGO custom. I just make sure I get this right so I get to the right spot. Ugh. Right. And with Mrs. Potts gone, we've lost the core 3 now of the Beauty and the Beast trio, which were Lumiere, Cogsworth and Mrs. Potts. So now she's up there with those guys. Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO DC Super Villains Custom Builds, and here again for all Super Sun Low Custom. And today, considering the customs, LEGO DC Super Villains Custom Builds, and of course, then Mrs. Potts from Beauty and the Beast, the original. Now we can't do her as a teapot, obviously, so we're doing her as in her human form, where she was Mrs. Potts. So in we go. Now, from what I understand, Mrs. Potts was a maid, along with Colette, I believe her name was. Only she was a different type of maid, she was more like a close hand maid. Hello Jay. So in we go. And I've said back on the Angela Lansbury video, if we get 2 likes on the Angela Lansbury one, I'll be doing the mayor from the Grinch 2018 movie, which is that kind of Angela Lansbury role. Anyway, in we go. So for this one, I will keep clocking and say goodbye to Mad Hatter, as we do Mrs. Potts. So starting off, she's got like a little net bun going on her head, so being the hats there, I think it would fit along the lines of the beanie or the wool cap. Looking at the 2, I would say it fits more along the lines with the wool cap. So up we go there, and this is going to be a light purple. Lightish purple, yeah. And then onto this. Surprisingly, Mrs. Potts appears to be looks more like a middle-aged woman than an older woman, which I guess makes sense because how she had a child and all that. One wonders who the father is, but that's another question entirely. So customer 12. Facial hair will be black from the look of it. Wrinkle section peach. Lip color, I want to say magenta purple. And from there we want to go to the attachment gap, close that up, boom. Arms, these are going to be blank arms purple, and that is a traditional purple. Hands, human skin, torso. She does have the apron going on there, so this will be the flag man or fisherman, what you call it. Down a bit, up a bit, there we go. Switch that to purple for the shirt. And then of course we need to use the power demon for the rest. So there were restrictions, but I think it did alright. From here we'll go with bootlegs. Top section is the orange yellowish color. Lower section, I want to say a purple for the remain. Well, that's actually more of a final color. So the rest. So there are restrictions, but you know what you're gonna do. Personality, I'll go with purple hearts, standard health, voice 5, target module, stars, basic speed animation, cool, and then on to the abilities. Right. Chat, how are we doing? Hello, Darkside, I thought you were going off. You probably are off, but you're probably just watching from wherever it is you are. Anyway. Tap square for the fighting, lunge attack is a 2, tap circle is the explosive pies, she's a maid. Hold circle, destroy mode, number 2. X button. Well, as I'm thinking about it, since she's Mrs. Potts, why not go out real quick? And then I want to go to missed items. What's there? Nothing there, I fancy. So instead what I'll do is I'll go to guns, and we'll have something resemble one of these guns be like a kettle or something. Probably to fit with the time period it would be the gentleman's pistol. And as a nice reference to her Mrs. Potts form, it'll be a white. And from there, It's going to be a beam. 2. From the weapon. And that'll be a... Well, waters tend to be see-through, so I'll... Maybe a light grey. And that'll be a heat beam for steaming water. There we go. X button will be single jump skill set. Scroll on down to the tracking. Illumination stealth. Graffiti is optional. And there we go. Basic information, neutral character, when you join these guys, and then we have Mrs. Potts. Now you could argue that with the time period that the flashlight wouldn't exist then, so if you want to script that out you can. And save. So there we have Mrs. Potts in the human form. Outside we go, showing off the abilities, and we'll move on to the next one. There were some restrictions with this one with the apron and all that, but I think it did an alright job. Alright. Tap square for the... Oh, we still have the gun ability, don't we? So we can't get that out there. I guess hold square for the sonar explosion, because she did have a singing role. So it's the only way we can kind of get by that. So we gotta walk on back in position, and go to tap square. And our best bet is to, you know, go with the explosive ability. Sonar it if I can. There we go. That's just be a tap square. Well, there we go. So that's probably the best way we can get around with it, with the whole slinging. Oh yeah, overall though, I think it did a good job. Next on the list is Jessica Fletcher from Murder, She Wrote, for the Angela Lansbury tributes. Outside we go. So tap square for her singing or sonar explosion. Hold circle, charge, act. Oh, no, not hold circle. Tap square for the tap square for the singing ability or sonar explosion. Hold square lunge attack. Tap circle pies. Hold circle is the heat beam with her ice, with her her heat beam with the steaming water. But there we have, of course, Mrs. Potts from Disney. Hope you guys enjoyed how this one came out. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, the good stuff. Hit the notification bell right down below. Yeah, they were restricted to this, but I think it did a good job with what I had to work with. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out.